مذاکرات ما با عمان.
Our negotiations with Oman concern the determination of the transit route in the Strait of Hormuz. There has been a route since old times known as the TSS. Given what occurred during the war, this route must definitely be relocated. We are negotiating for a new TSS, but due to the technical and legal complexities that this route will involve, we are currently discussing a temporary route, which will naturally serve as the basis for that final route, the final TSS. We are talking about a temporary route, and we are very close to a result. Work is being carried out on the maps of this route, which were prepared by the armed forces. Negotiations have taken place between the naval forces of the two countries, and the details are currently being finalized. I think we will be able to conclude these negotiations very, very soon. Establishing this route between Iran and Oman does not necessarily mean the opening of the Strait of Hormuz that is subject to other conditions. The violations of the Memorandum of Understanding committed by the United States must be compensated for one by one, and all of them must be addressed so that the possibility regarding the Strait of Hormuz can be considered based on the judgment of the Supreme National Security Council. Let me state explicitly that the current situation is the result of the violation of the Memorandum of Understanding by the United States. In the Strait of Hormuz, the text of Clause 5 of the Memorandum of Understanding regarding the Strait is completely clear. It states that Iran will take measures to ensure the Strait of Hormuz remains open, and we were carrying out this work. According to Clause 5, within 1 month, traffic should have returned to pre-war conditions and pre-war volumes, and we were in the process of doing this. In the nearly 2 weeks since the implementation of the memorandum, traffic had reached approximately 60% of pre-war levels and was continuing to expand. The Americans came and created new routes which, in my opinion, were aimed at questioning or undermining Iran's management of the Strait of Hormuz. It was pointed out and stated many times that these actions, opening new routes, opening new corridors, and establishing new arrangements, are contrary to the Memorandum of Understanding. Yet, they insisted on directing ships toward routes other than the one specified by Iran, and the result was that we faced the conditions we are dealing with now. In any case, we will not tolerate anyone attempting to violate the Memorandum of Understanding and expect it to go unanswered. As you know, the Caspian Convention was signed between Iran and the 4 other coastal states of the Caspian Sea during previous governments. I believe in the year 2018 to 2019, I am uncertain, and it was referred to the Islamic Consultative Assembly by this government. The decision rests with the Honorable Parliament to decide on the convention, and we will abide by whatever decision the Parliament makes. In the 4 other coastal countries of the Caspian Sea, this convention has been approved. Its implementation is contingent upon approval by the Islamic Consultative Assembly, and we will abide by whatever opinion the Parliament may have. Our share of the Caspian Sea is not an issue addressed in this convention. This is a major misunderstanding. Due to disagreements regarding the baseline and the division of the seabed and subsoil, which are the 3 points presented to the public as Iran's share, because these were disputed at the time the convention was being negotiated, they were completely omitted from the convention and deferred to bilateral negotiations between the Caspian coastal states. Therefore, this convention does not enter into the discussion of determining the baseline, the seabed, or the division of the seabed and subsoil. The issue known as Iran's share is not mentioned in the convention at all. The important point is that the other Caspian Sea countries, especially Russia, insist that this convention be implemented sooner because it contains certain provisions that are in the interest of the regional countries, including the mandatory absence of any foreign military forces in the Caspian Sea. This is a key principle present in the convention, and until it is implemented, none of the Caspian coastal countries can be blamed for entering into military cooperation with another country in the Caspian Sea.
Upgrade your news experience with the all-new HT app. Download now.